Okay, I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on how to create a blog post and add some features to it. So once you log into Blogger, you can just click on this orange button here to create a blog post. Once that post shows up, just give it a title. So I'm going to create a blog post about Adam Spencer. So let's say I just typed a bunch of text, and that's the easiest part of making a blog post is typing the text. Although I guess maybe the hard part might be thinking of what to actually type. But maybe you want to spruce this up a bit, and so maybe you want to spruce it up by adding some links within your blog. So maybe what I want to do is I want to add a link to one of the books that Adam Spencer's written. So I'm going to go to that website. I'm just going to copy that link, Control C to copy that. Go back to my blog, and so I'm actually going to highlight where it says Book of Numbers and click on the link button. And you see that's the text to display. I'm going to paste the link in here. I usually like to check open this link in a new window since it's going away from the blog, and then click OK. And so this now becomes a link, a hot link that can be used in the blog. Now, also on this site was a picture that maybe I think I might want to use, so I'm going to right click on that picture, and this is going to look slightly different in different browsers. This is from Chrome actually, but I'm going to copy the image URL. It might say something slightly different depending on the browser you're using. I'm going to copy that link for the URL for the image, and you'll notice that I'm going to go to Picture, Insert Image. Now you can, if you have an image, you can just upload it from your computer. But the most common way to get an image is from a URL. So I'm going to click URL. I'm going to paste that link in there, and if you've done it right, you should see your picture show up there and add selected. And now if I want, I can take that, I can click on that, and you'll see that I get some options here. I'm going to make it smaller, and I can choose to have it right justified, and I'm just going to drag it up here so it text wraps around it. Now this particular post is about Adam Spencer's TED Talk. So this is the TED Talk that I want to highlight. Now, so what I can do, the simple thing to do is I can just add the link. I can copy the link here. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to paste that in here. So say I want to put that link, I can click on link, just like I did before. Because I didn't highlight text, nothing shows up here, so I can either type something or the link will show up just as it is. Got that checked for open link in new window. And so here's a link to his TED Talk. Now, because this is so long, it doesn't actually wrap around here, so that's okay. It's not completely beautiful, but there are some limitations to this. Now, I might actually want to embed this video right in my blog post, and embedding videos is actually easy. There's two ways to do it. If you know the video is on YouTube, then that's actually the easiest way to get a video, and I know this video is also on YouTube, so if I click on the video link, so when I click on the video link, I have some options here. I can upload a video. I don't recommend that, but if you've got a personal video you want to upload, you can do that from YouTube, from your own YouTube videos if you've got an account, and some other options that I really don't think most people use too often. But if you are looking from YouTube, all you have to do is put this title in here. So the title was Why I Fell in Love with Monster Prime Numbers, or you can just put part of the title there, and it's going to go and search for videos that have similar titles to that. And so here it is. I can click on it and select it, and what it's going to do is it embeds that video right in the blog post, and it's ready to go. Now, if there isn't a YouTube video, then another way that you can get a video in there is if you actually put the embedding code from that video. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm going to actually show you what both videos look like here. So I'm going to put this next video underneath. They're the same video, just from different sources. And you'll see if I'm on the actual TED site, there's this button that says Embed. And it gives me some options here. I can choose the size. For blogging, suggest nothing bigger than around 560 by 315 as the size. Anything bigger is going to spill over the side. And I'm going to actually take this code right here, and I'm going to copy that. And so I've got that, and I can go back to my Blogger, and this is actually the most difficult part when you have embedding code. You actually have to edit the HTML, and so you'll actually see all the coding behind this, and you have to kind of know where you're going to put this. So I'm going to put this at the very end of my my document. So when I go to the HTML, I see lots of code, but I do know that this is at the very end, and the last thing that is there, I'm going to just stick it in right in that space. I'm going to paste that, and so that's the embedding code that I put in right here. This is what I copied from the TED site right there, and I can go right back to compose, and what it will do is it will now take that embedded video, and you can see both versions here. So this is from the TED site, and this one is from YouTube. I'm going to actually center this video, so I'm going to just click next to it, and then justification, choose center. So there it is. And this is my blog post. If I'm happy with it, then all I've got to do is hit publish, and that published blog is there. I can choose view. So and here it is, and I can see that blog post right on the blog site now. So that's how easy it is to create a post and add some little features to it. Now, one thing I do suggest to do when you create your blog posts is to tag them. And it's a good habit when you create these things to give it tags. The tags are a way to organize your different blog posts. So you'll see right here on the side here, these are labels or tags, and I'm going to choose that. And so I'm just going to now put in, you can see down here some of the labels I've used in other posts that I've made. Here's one I'm going to put in, so Adam Spencer. So that's one tag I have for this. This is about prime numbers. This is a TED Talk, and it's got video in it. And so now I can actually search via tag on the site, and it's a little bit easier way to search that particular post. So that's how you create a blog post, and hopefully that makes it a little bit easier for you. Okay, thanks, bye.